Hi, I'm Molly Thurston with Pearl Agricultural Consulting, and today I'm going to walk you through how to get onto the BC DAS system. So we'd like to start with just logging on to the actual DAS site. You can get there from looking at the OKSIR homepage, and from there you'll click on Orchard Information and scroll down to BC DAS. The web address for the BC Decision Aid system is ca.decisionaid.systems with an S. From the homepage, you will be able to create your account, or if you have an existing account, log in using the email and password that you had previously set up. So from the British Columbia Decision Aid System webpage, you're going to click on Go to My Account. This will take you into the account that you've set up using your username, email, and password. From here, you're able to set up your profile. For your profile, you're going to edit your user information, which will include your farm name, along with your location. And then you're going to choose your stations. When you click on the tab on the left-hand side that says Add Stations, it will provide you with a map of where the various weather stations are located throughout the Okanagan and Summerland valleys. There are two types of weather stations which you can add. Some of the stations are marked with EC. This is for Environment Canada. The other stations are part of the Growers Supply Company network. The Growers Supply Network stations will have leaf wetness sensors and allow you to run the disease models. The EC stations will not have leaf wetness sensors. So you may, if you're in an area that has both types of stations, choose a Growers Supply station along with an Environment Canada station. I'm going to do that now on my screen. When I click on the weather station in my area, it will automatically prompt me to ask whether the Decision Aid system is allowed or not allowed to use my current location. You can choose to allow it or just choose to use the manual map on your screen. When you click the station, it will tell you what the station name is along with the elevation of that station. You then would click the blue button that says Add. This will place the new station on the right-hand side of your screen with a blue button that says Save. Click the Save button. Once that is done, a green bar will pop up at the top of your screen telling you that a station has successfully been added. You will then be prompted to either go to the My Stations page or you will automatically be taken there. Once on the My Stations page, you will choose the weather station that you have just added and click on the blue button that says Edit. From the new menu that pops up, you will be able to select the crops such as apple, pear, cherry, and other stone fruit. Choose the crops that apply to your orchard. And you will see a large list of models, such as codling moth model, mullein bug or campyloma, western cherry fruit fly, along with horticultural models and disease models such as scab and fire blight. Choose the appropriate models that you would like to run for the crops in your orchard. You will choose these models by clicking on the box and placing a check mark in the model. Be sure to scroll to the bottom where the management system is listed. You will have two choices in the management section. You can choose organic or conventional management. Choose which applies to your orchard. By choosing organic management system, you will be receiving the production guide information for sprays that apply to pests and diseases that are allowed for organic production in British Columbia. Choosing the conventional system will pull up both organic and conventional sprays for you. When you are finished choosing the diseases, pests, and growth models that you would like to have associated with your station, you will click on the blue button at the bottom that says Save. This will save your information and allow you to run the models. So let's take a look at the models. Next, we will click on the sidebar on the left that says View by Model. If we click this, we will get a drop-down list of a number of different models available to us. These are all the models that you chose. In this case, I'm going to choose the apple scab model to take a look at. When I click the apple scab model, it will open up and I will be able to select the station, or it will default to one station that I have chosen already. I'll scroll down in my list until I have found the station that I would like to run. Click on that station and open up the scab page. At this point, I will need to set a green tip date for my area. And you can refer to my other video and information about setting a green tip date for scab. And once that date is set, you'll be able to see the management recommendations along with the weather information for the scab model. If we go to choose some other models, for example, let's choose the fire blight model. In this case, we will be prompted to put in our infection history. Again, you will set an infection history based on what has happened in your orchard. Did you have a fire blight outbreak last year? Do you currently have a fire blight outbreak? You will put that into the infection history box and click the green arrow to the side in order to enter that information. Any of these user settings can be changed throughout the season, so if you chose the wrong date, not to worry, you can revisit the model and reprogram the date. Or for example, if you feel that your infection history was shown wrong for fire blight, go back in and change it to something else. So those are settings that will relate entirely to your orchard, and there's no impact on the decision aid system whatsoever. So once those various pieces of the model are inputted, then you should be able to follow along with the models. The next thing I wanted to show you is just some of the information that relates to the management recommendations in the BC Tree Fruit Production Guide. If you scroll down again to the left sidebar, you will see a tab called BC TFPG, and that's for the production guide. If we click on that tab, it will prompt you with a window that asks you if you're about to leave DAS, would you like to continue? And it's okay to say yes in this case because it will just open up another browser and take you directly to the BC Tree Fruit Production Guide. From here, you can access the spray records, you can access spray schedules, you can also look at various different parts of information from IPM to organics and crop management. All of that information that was previously contained in the written guide is now online. And you're able to flip back and forth between these two browsers very easily. If we return back to the decision aid system, you will also see that there is a tab that is listed as MRLs. When you click on this, again, it will prompt you to go to another area. The MRL is for cherry growers, but it will also apply to export apple production. If you click that you wish to continue to the other web page, it will open up the page for the Northwest Horticulture Council. This is information compiled by the Council for export growers in the Pacific Northwest. There's information contained on this website about maximum residue levels for exporting apples, pears, and cherries. The information is relatively up to date and provides both codex numbers as well as a number of specific MRLs for markets in overseas countries, Asia, Europe, etc. Thank you for your interest in the BC DAS program. We hope that you will find that the information that's contained in the models, along with the management recommendations and the weather forecasts, will help you in the decision making on your farm and help you in producing a good quality crop for future.